no joke right there. I'm so serious. Why so serious? Little joke. Just let her know when you want to be serious. Cause when you want to be serious, I'm gonna play around, and when you want to play around, I'm gonna be serious. And if we want to play around and be serious at the same time, I'm just gonna walk off and be serious and playing around while I'm being serious. Because I'm just playing around, cause I'm never serious.
Why, you been feeling good?
No, I ain't been feeling it bad. But I thank God for being as well as you.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, BizZy BalBoa. Welcome to the Get to Know Me podcast. Roll it up, twist it up, and light it, because it's about to go down.
Welcome to the Get to Know Me podcast. Go ahead and roll it, twist it, light it, get your coffee or your tea, meditate, pray, sage the building, because you never know what may be said over the airways of the Get to Know Me podcast. What's good? BizZy BalBoa back at you, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all that I was going to bring the artist interviews back, and I finally did. We got Mc Inka. Welcome to the show. I appreciate her coming through. I've been watching her for a minute, and you always going to notice good talent, good energy, good people, good vibes. The people that you surround yourself with, that speaks a lot about you and your character. So I'm noticing a lot of the people that I always be around and people that I admire and, you know, inspired by, they rocking with Mc Inka. So I was like, damn, who is Mc Inka? I need to know who that is. So naturally, you know, with the podcast, I had to reach out. And then just naturally, as just a female artist and a artist out here in San Diego, I wanted to network and, you know, get to know her a little bit more. So I really appreciate her giving me her time. We had a great conversation, and I know y'all gonna enjoy her interview. But you know, she's just a delight, and I love doing this shit. I love interviewing artists. I love getting to know artists, and I love doing what I do. So, you know, it's been a lot of people coming up to me saying, when you gonna do the interviews? When you gonna bring them back? Well, they back. And Mc Inka is my first one where it's visual and audio. So if you're not on my YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. I'm gonna post the interview, the full thing, unedited, just natural, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see everything. Of course, this clip is gonna be edited like a motherfucker, so it ain't gonna be as raw, but you know, we got a couple of her tracks gonna be playing, so make sure y'all tune in. If you're on Spotify, I got a poll up, and I also got a question about the artist you can fill out. So we got all that shit. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all get active and let people know to follow the podcast and to listen. And most importantly, make sure y'all follow Mc Inka and support her, because that's what it's all about. But I'm not going to take up too much time. Y'all know I like to get straight to it. So without further ado, y'all, let's get into the interview with Mc Inka.
Got it.
Welcome to the Get to Know Me podcast, everybody. It's BizZy BalBoa, and I got my guest, Mc Inka. What good?
Up? Thanks for having me.
Hey, welcome in. I'm happy to have you. This is our first one back in a long time, and you my first visual plus audio. Yeah.
That's great. That's exciting.
I'm happy to have you. I've been watching you for a minute on the internet, you know, ever since I've been seeing you pop up, which I've been seeing you for a minute. But I know that you said you took a break from music for a while, so we'll get into that. But tell us a little bit about, you know, your name and the meaning behind your name. Like, why are you Mc Inka? What is that? And where you from?
Yeah, well, I'm Mc Inka. I'm from San Diego. I'm born and raised here. My parents are from Mexico, so we're like border town, you know. TJ, you know, we come back and forth. So yeah, I'm pretty heavily influenced by my culture, you know, and very proud of it too.
Yeah.
I started rapping when I was about, like, I was already older because I used to be into reggae a lot, but you know.
Okay.
So, and then when I started actually spitting, you know, and getting more, even though I was a fan of hip hop, when I actually started doing it myself, I think I was around like already like 19, 21.
Wow.
Between 19 and 21. So I was a little bit older, and I always been a fan of octopuses, and a lot of people get it fucked up because they think that I have my name comes from the Incas, you know, but it's like, I'm not Peruvian.
Right.
So it's with a K. I'm like, I'm gonna switch it up to the K, but anyway, it came out from, I just love octopuses, you know, so I started thinking the name around an octopus, something that wasn't going to be burnt out, you know.
Right.
And I came up with Inka, you know what I mean? Like, I was sitting there thinking, I remember I was like, when an octopus tries to protect themselves, you know, they release the ink, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I just started, you know,
That is so dope.
making up shit in my head, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I like Inka.
That's
And
dope
I started,
though.
but for some reason, everybody and their mama thinks that I'm, you know, Peruvian, and I'm like,
Wow.
no,
Okay.
which is a beautiful culture, you know,
Right.
it's beautiful, the history and everything, but no, man,
But you're
I'm
not
an
Peruvian.
octopus.
That's very interesting. You just taught me something because I never knew that was like, you know, in a correlation, like those two were correlated.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Wow.
But
So you were born in San Diego or you were born in Mexico?
I was born in San Diego. Shit, might as well
Okay.
be born in Mexico, but yeah, I was
Right.
born in San Diego.
Yeah.
But as soon as I was born, I was taken down back to TJ. I even got the shot, you know what I mean? I don't know if you've seen the
Oh,
shot.
snap.
Like, every Mexican has a little scar.
Yeah.
And I was taken back down there when I was a baby. So my first language was actually Spanish.
Wow.
And I didn't learn English till I was in like 6th grade.
Wow.
So it took me a while.
Wow, that's very interesting that it was, even though you're born in America, that English was your second language.
Yeah, my mom's very Mexican, so
Yeah.
like, you know, so I'm first generation to be born in the US. So
Wow.
yeah, so yeah, my English is like, I mean, obviously I speak good English, but
yeah,
my second language, yeah.
right.
So.
And you know, I didn't really realize how big of a deal that is whenever like English is not your first language until I started really meeting people, especially moving to California, because for a lot of people, it's not their first language. And,
Yeah.
you know, they kind of prefer to speak in their preferred language. You know, I know with me working in wireless, every time I have like, you know, my Hispanics come in, they'll be like, oh, where's Espanol? Even though they know English, they prefer to speak in their native. And I understand that. That makes
They're
so much
more
sense.
comfortable.
Yeah, it's way more comfortable.
And I get it. You know, I know, like, you know, you can learn another language, but you want to speak your tongue, you know. And I don't know. I was just like, once I started growing up out here, you know, I got all my friends were Chicanos, you know, second generation to be born here. So it's like, you know, I grew up around a lot of like gang culture and stuff like that, and it's a lot of Chicanismo. A lot of Chicanos don't even speak Spanish well, you know. So
oh, really?
I just started like, you know, I felt more comfortable speaking in English.
Yeah.
And I mean, I love both. I'm a Spanglish ass person.
I
like,
know, right?
I speak like this.
Hey, I feel like I always had a little bit better Spanish than a lot of my peers, but you know, I was in like hella Spanish classes and like all the way up to high school. I was always in hella Spanish classes, but it's like I forgot so much. But I went to where did I go? Puerto Rico, and they were like, the Spanish is okay, but it's like so many different you know, ways to speak Spanish,
yeah, you know? I don't understand sometimes. I don't understand, like, Puerto Rican Spanish is something else. So
yeah,
like,
I know, right?
I love it. Hey, don't let a guy talk to me with that accent, but you know, but it's not like
I don't know. It's
so
different ways to articulate your Spanish.
Yeah,
you could be from somewhere else. Like I stayed with a whole Salvadorian family, and that's a different type of Spanish too.
oh yeah, yes. And it's a trip, you know, everybody has their own lingos and shit, but I mean, we're right here in San Diego, so you have all the Mexicans.
Yeah, you got it all.
Yes, and yeah, I love it. You know, I love being able to be bilingual, and I try really hard to pass that on to my next generation. But damn, these girls don't want to speak Spanish, and it's so sad because they're gonna regret it. But
yeah, they are. I'm
gonna play this podcast for them later.
Right, play it because they are. It's so it's something, and it's money in it too. When you can speak multiple languages, like I wish. So yeah, I hope they hear this.
You'll get paid more. Yeah.
Hey.
I get paid more at my job because I'm bilingual. So it's
you deserve to. It's a lot of work having to be the translator, the main speaker, and I gotta tell this person. It's a lie. I know. I've seen it. So how long have you been doing music? Like, has this always been something that you've been wanting to do, or did you just kind of grow into it?
You know, I hear a lot of people that get very into music in high school. And the funny part is I didn't, you know, I love music. Don't get me wrong. And I grew up with a lot of Mexican music, and I can sing all these songs that I don't even know who they are, but I'm like, I know the songs.
You know the song.
And but you know, from my mom and stuff. But I remember in high school, like I used to bump. I remember I used to bump Cypress Hill, like all, like, you know, all the West Coast shit.
Yeah.
But I wasn't into rapping or the music. I remember though, if I like really look back, I was a writer. I like writing poetry. Like that was my thing, you know, and I had books on top of books of just rhymes and poetry and just a diary and like, you know, like, so I used to love writing, and
Right.
but I didn't actually ever thought I could sing or rap or none of that. But when I was about 18, with the first person that I was with together, we bought some turntables, right? Because we wanted to play our music at home. So
Right.
we both love music. So it came with a mic, and we were reggae heads. Like I fucking love reggae, you know, like that's my first love.
Yes.
And what I would do is I would turn the 45s over, and I would hear the dubs, you know, and I'm like, oh, that's sick. So I started imitating the reggae artists, you know, a lot. But I always feel funny because I'm like, I'm this Mexican chick trying to sing like a Jamaican artist. Like, no, like this is not me, you know, like the whole accent. So, and that was when I was about like 18. So, but I still did it, you know, I still, you know, I don't know if you ever heard of Ranking Ann. If you guys never heard of Ranking Ann,
yes.
but that's the woman that got me into actually wanting to spit. So, and I remember I sang backup vocals. I'm not like a singer, but you know, I have a little some. So I used to do backup vocals for a reggae band. I used to fuck around, like just freestyle, but reggae. And I couldn't find my sound. I'm like, it started coming out, and people would hear something because it would tell me like, oh, that was pretty dope, you know?
Yeah.
And but like I was just not hitting it. Like something was off. Like I knew it because I was like, no, this is weird. Like I can't be trying to sound Jamaican, you know? Like it's just not. I just sounded off. And then like little by little, it just started evolving. When I started moving into boom bap instrumentals, and I was like, oh, this is my shit. And then like, I mean, I always loved hip hop. So I was like, once I started playing all that more like East Coast sound instead of like, you know, the West Coast, like the gangster rap type shit, like I started really liking boom bap. And then so ever since that, it's been like 12 years since that. But I've always been on and off. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be out there, people would know me, but I was never very consistent with my craft. And that's where I failed back in the day, and which is what I'm not doing now.
Okay.
I'm like the whole opposite now. I'm like super invested. But yeah, it's been about 12 years, and it's been a cool little journey, you know, and I'm just kind of you know, right now trying to get back into it. And after 4 years of being out, like I came in and I've been hitting it hard, I think.
Right. You definitely have. And I mean, it's proof is in the pudding. I've been seeing you perform. I've been seeing you doing all kind of stuff, moving around. And your name is, like you said, already out there. Everybody already know who you are. So it's like, obviously, you know, anybody with a brain is going to be like, okay, let me find out who that is. And that's why I reached out.
Who the fuck is it?
Yeah. I'm like, who is
we
that?
did something right.
I need to know you. I have the podcast, Get to Know Me. I need to know you. So you took a break for 4 years. Is there a reason behind that? Like, you know, just randomly or what?
Yeah, I mean, there was a point where I was like, oh, I'm not really going to take music serious. Like, I'm never going to like really like, so many people doing this. I'm getting older. Like, what am I doing? You know, like I didn't take myself seriously, and I felt like a lot of people didn't want to work with me. But I know now why. Like it was because they would see me like, yeah, Inka's dope, but Inka's not consistent. So they didn't want to work with somebody that doesn't take it seriously, and I get that now. You know,
right?
So I was like, you know, at the time I had gone into a very serious relationship too.
Right.
A couple, like I have a 2-year-old, so I had a baby, you know, and I kind of just like, no, you know, I need to focus on real life shit, you know,
right?
Real life shit.
It happens.
But then, you know, I started going fucking psycho. I started going crazy. Like I couldn't, like I needed to like release the stress, like really do what I fucking love to do. And when I got back to doing it, it just felt really good.
Right.
But and I also like I would say that this was not the reason why I took a break. What pulled me back into music was I got cancer. Late 2020, I found out I had cancer, lymphoma. So it wasn't like an aggressive cancer, but I was already stage 3. So when I heard that, I was like, oh shit, like I'm done, like if I don't go back to doing music now, like, and leave something behind, you know what I mean? Like what did I even do in my life? Because I'm very passionate about my music. I can freestyle all day, every day with whoever. Like I love freestyling. So I'm like, no, I can't like just die and not put out an EP, not do this, so I quickly just slapped an EP together, which I actually regretted it later, but I really thought I was a nut.
I regret it later.
Then the following year, like I actually beat cancer. So, but cancer was what,
praise God.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Cancer was what got me back into music. Mm-hmm. So it was like those 4 years, I was like, nah, I'm gonna be out. And then it was like, bam, like, all right, we're going back in.
Wow.
Like, never mind.
That's
and here we are. Shit.
Yeah, man, that's an incredible testimony. Like, that's what I call it. That's a testimony. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, wow.
And then, just a heads up, things that we don't talk about really, like your health, like taking the time to take care of yourself physically, mentally, you know what I mean? Is very important, because stress can give you cancer. If you're not healing yourself with, whether it's mental or going to check yourself, like your physical, like that is very fucking important. Like, it's just important. You know what I mean? And because I know I held on for, like, I knew I felt sick, but I didn't take the time to go take care of myself,
Right. Yeah.
So I found out later, and like way later, I was stage 3, and I don't know, it could have been bad, but here we are.
Yeah, you meant to be here. You blessed, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because that's something that I talk about all the time. Because I'm dealing with some health issues right now that just kind of suddenly came up on me, and I have friends that have passed away from health issues, and relatives that have committed suicide because of health issues. So I talk a lot about these things. And Anatomy of the Spirit, that's a book. Caroline Miss, she made a book about Anatomy of the Spirit, and how stress can definitely cause you to get sick. And
stress, I think it's like one of the number one causes. I don't know, I've never actually studied right into those things. I just I know firsthand. Like, firsthand. I know, because I was going through some really heavy things like around that time, and
that's deep, because you felt it, man.
And I felt it on my body, like you could literally see him, like on my neck, like I had a tumor on my neck, like it was crazy. And I'm like, what the hell was, like, why wasn't I checking myself? Why? Like, it was just a lot. I had a whole ass hot mess going on in my life, but
man, and that's life. Yeah, that's life. And these are the stories that people don't really hear coming from like an independent artist. And that's like the highlight to this show. That's the reason. Because like all we do, they see us posting stuff and they're like, oh, okay, I might like it. I might watch your video, but they don't know the work that's behind it. Like, they don't know that you done fucking cancer and had a baby and all this stuff. Like, and you putting you back on your shit. Like, if somebody knew that, then they definitely be like, oh, I should share this. I should listen, but it shouldn't take for that. It should just be natural. But it's like, I feel like sometimes these stories really do give people more than, more reasons to listen to you, more reasons to pay attention. You know what I mean?
And I want to eventually, because, I have to rebuild my catalog, like I pulled out a lot of music, because now that I want to come back, it was music that I didn't make to like the standards that I wanted to be, like sound wise, so I pulled it out. So right now I'm building my catalog, and I eventually want to put out more music, that tells more of my story. Right now, I mean, everything I do, like I right now, the music that I'm putting out, I'm having fun with it, like I'm enjoying it. Like I'm just like, it's a little different out of my usual style. But I'm tapping into something different, and I'm enjoying it. I bump it with my girls. We're fucking having a good time. Like it's like I want to have that, and then once I let that out, then I'm gonna kick back and put out more of my story and the things that I've been through. But Because at the end of the day, that's what music is, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're not
I
vulnerable.
think that's a
you're not
perfect
really-
way to come back though. Like come back in a celebration, like because you've overcome so much. So it's like, I mean, you came back with this energy that just is like a vibe, you know what I mean? And it's exciting and it's
Yes.
like, and it's flashy and it's bright and it's like you want to be a part of it. It's so fun looking. And I'm like, hell yeah, like that was the perfect way for you to come back. Perfect.
Yeah.
And then, then once you got everybody attention, which you already do, then you tell us the story. We're like, what the? We didn't know
Like,
that.
Yeah,
you would have knew that if you listened to the podcast. You would have knew before.
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm gonna make sure people listen.
Oh yeah, they gonna listen. This is the first one back. They gonna listen. They've been waiting on me to do this again. Because I mean, we've been having fun getting to know these artists. And I mean, this stuff is incredible. Like your story is mind blowing. I'm so inspired already.
Oh, thank you. And that's not even the half, girl.
Yeah. You feel like right now this is the moment that you're gonna take it serious. Like it's no more, like you said, no more going away, coming back. Like this is the now.
Yeah, this is it. Like I don't really feel like I get another shot. You know what I mean? Like it's either now or fucking never. Like it's not to the point where I'm like, oh my God, I want to be like a mainstream artist.
Right.
I want to be able to do this. I don't want to go clock into my job, to be honest. Yeah. I'm unhappy. Yeah. I mean, I like my job, but I'm unhappy, like, because I'm not doing what I want to do, what I love to do. And if, they always say like, find what you love and then, make a living out of it type shit. And that's what I want to do, and I know that it's not going to be all fun all the time, but it's because work is work. But, my little toddler's stuck in the door.
It's fine.
So yeah, I know it's not gonna be fun all the time, but that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? I want to be able to really make a living out of my music. You know what I mean? I want to be able to bring income through my music. Mm-hmm. But most of all, I really just want to enjoy what I'm doing, like leave something behind. And right now, what I really like about it is like, I'm not even started yet. And I have people telling me that I inspire them, that I motivate them, that, they love my vibe, that this, like all this good stuff. Yeah. And that's what I really want to do.
Yeah. You always gonna get what you deserve tenfold, like, especially when you living right. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a good energy, good spirit. Everybody want to support that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody want to support that. And you just, like you said, you just coming back. So it's only so much more that's going to happen. Like, it's exactly. What's been some of the highlights so far? We can have the kids in the interview. You have no idea. You have no idea all the stuff that's happened in these interviews.
I'm gonna let her chill in here. She could do whatever she want right now.
Do whatever she want.
I have a 10-year-old and a 2-year-old. And
10 and 2. Wow.
Yeah. So like
that's a gap.
2-year-old, oh my God. That one is I love her to death, but she really is. She's a little crazy.
She got a lot of energy.
Oh my God, yeah. She's like me times 10. She's like jumping off the walls. Like,
you have what, 2 girls?
2 girls.
Okay.
All girl power. Hold on, turn on the light right here.
That's cool. 2 girls. I wonder if they listen to your music.
Oh yeah, like I need to make more not kid friendly, but I need to make it without the bad words. Like what do you call it?
Clean
like radio friendly.
Yeah, the radio version.
The clean version. Yeah, the clean version. Because I feel bad because my daughter will like look at me every time I say a bad word. She'll be like I can't say that, and I'm like. Oh.
I try to do that too because my nieces, they're starting to like look stuff up too now that they know I do music. So I'm like, I gotta make some kid friendly stuff.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't really make music for kids. So
right, I don't either. And I said that at a show before. I was like, it's a lot of kids out here. Like I ain't come prepared for that.
Oh yeah, I've done shows where there's kids and I'm like. And I'm trying my best to like cover my bad words, but I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you
know what you brought your kids into, man. Like
a lot of my peers, they like forget that. I ain't got clean music. I'm saying what's on it, you know, and I'm like, all right, cool. So,
Okay, yeah,
but
it'd be
yes,
like that.
since you've been back, what's been some of the highlights? Because you've been doing some shows, you've been moving around. So, what you been up to lately?
Cool. I think a lot based on and just
Yeah.
I mean, I just got back around August, September,
Okay.
and I was literally like at 160 followers on Instagram. It was a brand new Instagram,
Mm.
and I'm at like 850 something right now.
Oh yeah, you moving up quick.
So yeah, things have been going so fast, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I know, I mean, Instagram, I mean, everything, but it's like, I look at numbers all the time.
Yeah.
I look at the growth. But anyway, I just been, my goal was just like, I don't got time to waste. Like, I wasted 4 years, like,
Yeah.
not putting anything out, not doing anything. So we gotta fucking go, and then like,
Right.
then we can chill, then we can chill. So right now, I just been doing shows, and I know like I hear a lot of bad things about, oh, pay to play, you know, selling tickets and shit, and I'm like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, if
Yeah.
I could sell 20 tickets, I'm gonna sell 20 tickets, and it's
Facts.
not about the headliner. It's not about me wanting to meet the headliner.
Right.
To be honest, half of the time I don't really care to meet him.
Right.
I'm doing it for myself, but I
Yeah.
mean, I enjoy it. I ended up enjoying it. You
Of
know, I don't
course.
mean it like that, but my goal and where my head is at is getting those numbers.
Right.
Like I want people to follow me. I want
Right.
people to, because when I start building more catalog, you know, that's just more streams, more people to advertise to. So
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
gaining those followers, and
Mhm.
that's what I do with these. That's why when I came back, I went into pay to play, like, you know, selling tickets, like, you
Immediately.
know, and
Yeah.
I could do shows, local shows, free shows, and all that, but if I can sell 20 tickets, which, you know, I usually, you know, I'm pretty good about selling 20 tickets, then fuck it, you know. So
Right.
like you
Yeah.
told me, you gotta invest in yourself, you gotta
Hmm.
bet on yourself, you know,
Yeah.
or else really, like, what are you doing? So
Exactly. I
even
mean,
if I
you
end
really
up,
got to be willing to put that in there, and you're doing it the right way. I mean, I feel like there's not really a wrong way to do it. There's so many different ways to do it nowadays. You got so many
yeah,
different avenues. So, I mean, touching me, I like to be personal. I like to really touch the people. I like to really know that those 1,000 people that are following me, they know me. You know what I mean? Like they
yeah,
are, you feel me? And
organically, yeah, like,
yeah, I'm
and
all about
that's what I like.
organic numbers. I don't really be with all that paying to put it on playlist shit, but
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that shit.
I will definitely sell tickets or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's possible. Like me, I'm not from here, so I have to really hustle whenever I try to sell them tickets because nobody don't know
Yeah,
who I am other than the people I work with and shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, and
So
half of the time other rappers don't support other
they
rappers,
definitely
so
don't. We got to
so you
do
can
more.
have all the rapper friends you want, but are they
Yeah,
gonna go to your shows? Are they gonna support you?
right.
Let's be real,
You
half of
let them
them
know,
don't.
hey, I got a show Tuesday. What up? Da, da, da. I might pull
Yeah,
up.
it's
You know
real.
what I mean? I
I have
pull
a
up
couple
a lot of
people.
times. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, if you can, yeah, why not? You know, sometimes you really fuck with people. Like there's people that I fuck with. Like I really like Sham, man. He always shows love. Like, so I try to make sure to show the same love back. You know,
right.
Sham's really cool. Like the boys from Cali Express, I just met them not too long ago. They fucking
Mm,
stay showing up to my shows. You know what I mean?
dope.
So you know, I know Indian K and Nemi. I know them from way back.
Oh yeah.
Cypher in the Park days and shit, Rick Scales and all of them from
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
And you know, those dudes are like super solid. Like, I mean, they don't go to my shows, but
Nah,
but that,
but
like,
they
what I'm
solid.
saying is like the support is there. Like
Yeah,
where
for
like when
sure.
I share K, especially with K, like I'll share his stuff, he shares mine. You know, those little things count for something.
Right.
You
They
weren't able to
definitely
make it
do.
to my show, but you're sharing my shit. That's cool. You know, like
Right.
I you can't always make it to people's shows either. But
Right.
yeah, so I've been doing that, you know, just to pay the shows. I
Right.
love to perform. Like that's my favorite part of the fucking everything. Besides writing the song and the process, um, it's funny because a lot of people enjoy being in the booth, but I enjoy performing.
Me too.
Like that's my favorite part. Like
Hmm.
the booth, yeah, that's cool. I love being in the studio, of course. But performing to me is like, yes, like okay,
Hmm.
you know, like all the details, you know, to where like down to what the fuck I'm gonna wear,
Yeah.
or like who's going and who we're picking. Like I roll deep, so who's picking up who, how we're meeting up, like the whole, you know, weeks of practicing. And yeah, everything that leads up to the show is just fun to me, even though it gets stressful sometimes. But other than that, I just been recording, you know, trying to build my catalog. I'm working on an EP right now, which I actually haven't even announced or said anything about. Right, so here we go. Exclusive. So the EP is it's gonna be titled "Head of Household." Ooh. And I'm working on the artwork. Like I'm kind of picky, so I'm like, okay, like I'm trying to get it right. I'm working with my girl Michelle. She's like my photographer. She rolls with me everywhere. She's super dope. Shelly Photography. If you guys don't know her, you guys gotta follow her. She's so
she
dope.
Just followed me. I just followed her today.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, she's really cool, man. Everybody always ends up hitting her up to take pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing that. The EP, I'm thinking about late April. It should be done. Okay. So that's what I'm hoping for. I am working with Bones. I don't know if you heard of him.
Bones. I have heard of Bones. Yep.
Oh my God, he's fucking ill. He's the one I did the Get Right song with.
Okay.
And I'm working with, like, I got beats from him. I have, who else do I have? I'm not decided on everybody, so maybe I shouldn't say all that. But yeah, I don't want to hurt feelings. Agony.
Yeah, I seen I think I seen something with you and Bones.
Yeah, it was that Get Right song with I think it's like the only visual I have right now, but we're working on more visuals right now. Okay. I have a video shoot on the 27th of this month. Wow. Down in Logan. I don't know if you've seen, you know where Rebrew Spirits is at?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it in there. It's like a little club looking, right. There's a stripper pole.
That's hard. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, so we're gonna be shooting it there. The Hustling Bitch. I don't know if I sent you that song, but it's a track I did with my girl Alize. Kind of like a West Coast sound. Yeah. And that's hard. Yeah, we're gonna be shooting it there. And what else do we got? Just doing shows, man. Doing shows, hitting the studio, building. Like I got features that we're doing. Oh yeah. Like I was like, God damn, like maybe
I need to be one of them features. Hey.
Yes, we gotta do that. You know, we can talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that. I always try to plug that in. Let me get a feature. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah. You know what? I was just telling my homegirl that today. You know, I was telling her about you, and we played one of your songs. I think we're playing your song in the car. Yeah, we're playing in the car. And I was like, I need to get a feature from her. And she was like, you know, just filling your stuff.
We'll make some shit, man. We can make some nice shit. So you sent me 3 tracks. I love all 3 of them. I've been listening to them, man. One of them, I was like, I'm gonna see if she won't let me use that as my intro to my podcast. That shit's
hell yeah. Like, I'm wondering which one.
I believe it was Bring It Back. Hold on.
Bro, Bring It Back.
I don't know which. I think it was Friend Zone. I can't remember. It probably was Bring It Back.
You're like, I'll play it. You'll play it and you'll remember.
Yeah, we're gonna play it. Yeah. But tell us about. Let's start with Bring It Back. Tell us about that track.
You know what? That track's not even like mastered right now. It's not mastered, but it's gonna go on the EP.
I left it live.
Oh yeah, it's like so. It was supposed to be my live track, but then I sent it back to my boy, and he was messing with it, and then he sent it back. I don't know, something happened between, you know, shooting it back and forth. And what's it called? Bring It Back. I wrote that song. Oh yeah, I wrote that song about that's from, you ever heard of Beat Addicts? He's from LA. He works with a lot of Chicanos. Like, he's really dope. That's his beat. Yeah, so I usually try to buy my beats local, but like I just really like that beat. So I was like,
okay, yeah.
The Beat Addicts.
That's Beat Addicts. Okay.
And what was he saying? Yeah, so when I wrote that song, it's pretty much about like, okay, you know, I'm a mom and everything, so I'm talking about grinding, doing my shit, and then I gotta go home. Like I go handle business, and then it's time to go. Okay, you know. And then I just gotta touch in a little bit about my story, how I grew up, you know, and the struggle, and like living in a 1-bedroom with 10 people and having to, you know, my mom and my aunt used to clean houses back in the day. So they were hardly ever home, you know, they would get home really freaking late. Right. And I remember like you know, we were really little, like we would stay by ourselves. And so cup of noodles was like the thing to go to. You know what I mean? So we would like, that was what we would eat.
Wow.
Unless my cousin was there to cook for us. But so yeah, it touches a little bit out, you know, how we struggle, like how I'm like, God knows that my intentions are good. You know, if I was to, you know, bring in that money, like, you know, like the money I bring, like I got good intentions for it, you know.
Right.
And
Okay.
it's to grow, it's for my kids, it's for my family, it's for us, like. So that's what that song's about, but it sounds pretty lit.
Yeah, it is lit. I like
to
that
be
song.
about them.
I like that track. Then
Thank you.
you also sent me Friend Zone. So I love Friend Zone too. Talk to
Hell yeah.
she made it talk to us about that one.
That was funny. Why did I don't know, I had a couple guys on my line be like, that song's not about me.
Oh my God.
You guys in your ego.
Like, oh my God. So it's about you.
It's not
wish.
about nobody.
They wish.
Anybody who's listening, it's not about you. Okay.
Boom.
It's not about anybody. Like I literally put it together based on other people's experiences, my experiences. And it's just about like when you're friends with somebody, right? And then you decide to give them a chance and being like, okay, well, fuck it, let's do this, you know? Then you're like, okay, this is not working out. This is not gonna work out.
I gotta put you
never mind.
Back in the friend zone.
Put you back in the friend zone. You look good in the friend zone. Stay your ass right there. That's what it is. So then I just go.
Everybody think that song about them. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I love that song because I got to play with it a little bit, like be a little different than what I'm used to.
Yeah.
I'm always like, you know, and with that one is a little more.
Yeah, it definitely sounds. Yeah, it sounds so funny. It sounds different. You know what I'm saying? Like I can tell that this is something different from what you normally do. It was fire.
Yeah. Thank you. I think I'm just gonna leave that as a single. I really don't think I'm gonna put it on the EP.
Okay.
Because
it's a dope single. Yeah, because it is different from everything else, you know, that you do. So it makes sense to put it as a single. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's hard. Yeah. And then you also sent Get Right. Let's talk about it.
I love Get Right. You know who? Okay, I love Larry June, right? And
I know, I already could tell. I've been on your page. I was like, oh yeah. She loves.
I'm a fan. So
okay.
I actually like, I love his like.
We gotta pause
that, you know. So I wanted to do a track where like I want to spit some positive shit, like which I usually not usually. Yeah, I usually do. I would just wanted to like a good vibe. You know what I mean? I wanted to be like just a track that was a good vibe and it touched on just like positive things, and that's what Get Right is about. And it's kind of just about really working on getting your life right. You know what I mean? Get your mind right, get your vibe right. You know, and like. And what do I say at the beginning? I'm like, watch your energy around me.
Yeah.
And then some of my friends like the part where I'm like, red string memories.
I like that one the most because of like, I don't know, it was something about the way you come on. Like I don't know, your voice, it just sound like, oh shit. Like, I don't know. You just sound like, nigga, you better
don't call me Queen Latifah because I get that a lot.
Nah, I wasn't not Queen Latifah, but it definitely was like on some boss shit. Like it got my attention. I'm like, damn, watch your energy around me. Yeah. And when I speak, don't you ever doubt me.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like and you know what? I think that's one of the most favorites, I think, of my, like, you know, that people like. Yeah. Or seem to like is Get Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, because you know that style, boom, that's my shit. That's me.
That fits you like a motherfucker.
Yeah, Friend Zone and Bring It Back are more like having more fun with the sound, and I'm kind of like, that's me coming out of my comfort zone.
Right.
But Get Right is Get Right is definitely me. That's the boom bap. You know, hip hop, like that's.
Hey, it's no wonder why that one's. Yeah.
That's
okay. Okay, that's Mom's beat.
Yeah.
It's no wonder why that one kind of stick out, because like, I don't know, it's just something about the energy. As soon as that come on and I hear your voice, it's like got my attention
That shit
Who the fuck
hard.
is that?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, I like that. And then
Yeah.
like the first bars, like that shit could be on a t-shirt. Like that could be some shit. It's like the perfect caption. You know what I'm
Tell me
saying?
why I made stickers that say "Watch your energy around me," or like,
What?
and
Um,
merch to be coming soon. Merch will be
plug
coming
in there.
soon.
Plug that in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's good. That's good merch right there because I was like, man, that sound like something that a lot of girls would use as their like, they caption under their picture, like
Yeah.
it's just one of
Watch
those
your
things.
energy.
I might use that in my next photo. Hey, and
Bitch,
then
watch your energy around me.
have to tag you
Uh,
like, yeah, bars. All
yes.
right. So tell
Which
me, what can we gain from listening to your music? Like, what experience do we get?
well, what I mean, I hope to transmit good
Mm,
energy, I've there's enough like negativity and a lot of bullshit and lame shit out
right.
there. Like I really would hope that, that it's enjoyable, that it's just pleasing, like it just a good vibe, like
Mm,
to put it that way, like just
that's a
bring a
good
good
answer.
vibe. Like I want when people listen to my music, I mean, me as a person, I want to inspire, but with my music, I want to make you feel good and a good energy, good vibes. And I mean, shit, because we already get all kinds of like shit from everybody else and all around the world. And I think that's what music is supposed to do. It should make you
Right.
feel, something. And also, I feel like that's one of the things that sets me apart from other artists is when I perform my music or even when I'm recording it, it's like my shit is heartfelt. Like I don't just spit, you know what I mean? Like I feel that shit. Like
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. Like I
Yeah.
don't need drugs, girl. Like all I got is music, and that shit gets me high. Like,
Yeah.
and I hope to make people
Incredible.
feel like that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Have that incredible, that same experience that you having just in a different way
Yes.
from watching you. Like, hell yeah. I love
So
that. Yeah. Come on.
transfer it over to you.
Yeah. So tell us, how can we support you? Like, where can we find you? How can we get involved in the MC Inca movement?
Yes, yes, we're a whole ass movement.
Right.
Well, I mean, first off, just following on Instagram because that's where I post all my shit. I don't use Facebook. I've never gone into Twitter, any other really like platforms. I'm trying to use TikTok because like, it's just like it gets a lot of views and everything.
Yeah, it
But
definitely does.
even then, like I'm not used to it. So I'm pretty like stuck on Instagram right now. So you can find me on Instagram at MC EMCEE.INKA MC Inka. And I mean my music is on all platforms like Spotify, y'all know already, like
Yep.
YouTube. I'm working on more visuals.
Okay.
So you can definitely go subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be putting more visuals. I have one like professional visual there, but we're working on that and it's scheduled. But
Right.
it's coming, you know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
like one thing at a time.
One thing at a time. And I'm gonna make sure that I have all your information in the description of the podcast episode so that nobody can make no excuse like, how do you spell it? Nah,
Yeah,
just go
I
in the
know.
Dropbox. You'll see
And
everything. Click it. It'll redirect you guys.
yeah, and if you just put my Instagram, I have a link tree there, so all my links are there.
All her links are
YouTube
right
and
there. I'll make sure to
whatever
snatch
else I have.
that from your Instagram and put that in there too. Make it
Yes,
easy for everybody to find you. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Anything out right now that you're promoting? Any music right now? Any song? Any track?
I just dropped Friend Zone last Friday, so
Last
kind of doing
Friday.
that.
Okay.
Right now I'm just kind of promoting my shows. I have a ST's Finest Artist Contest at Vibes tomorrow, so it's to win $1,000. That's studio money,
Actually, I
video
just
money.
heard about somebody else that's performing there tomorrow, so I might pull up.
Yeah, you should pull up. I'm like, and I mean, I know that this is by the time people see this, it won't matter. So I'm gonna share it with you.
Right.
I have about 20 people rolling with me, and I make shirts for everybody. So everybody's sporting the MC Inca logo, and just
That's
we're gonna go
hard.
nuts.
Oh, you so crazy.
And I don't
I
really
love
know
it.
anybody that's doing that. So
Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's doing that type of shit. I love it.
yes.
I love how
So
you do your shit. You know, I admire that. Keep doing it. I'm loving it. I
thank you.
support it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty. I mean, I have that show. I have a couple other shows, like Cookies on Saturday at the Cookies dispensary.
Okay.
They're gonna be doing a show there. They're doing a farmer's cup. So they're gonna be, you know, so pull up, roll up, pull up.
I'm gonna have to do that too.
I'm going on that one. I know, I don't know if you've seen the flyer. I know Rick Scales is gonna be on that one, 808 Sounds. Nami's gonna be on it. RM the Poet.
Oh,
I think
damn.
I just had him.
Couple
A lot of dope MCs.
Okay.
But it's an early event. And then yeah, I just have other shows, you know, the video shoot and whatever. But I was gonna tell you something. No, that was it. Yeah,
also,
that's it. Just
aren't you gonna be at the All My Friends Are Rappers event on the 26th?
no, that's I have another one in Oceanside.
Okay.
That's for Street Dreaming Clothing. They're from up north, from North County. And they're gonna be doing an event in Oceanside and I'm performing, but I haven't gotten invited to the All My Friends Are Rappers. I think they're just barely heard of me, maybe, if anything.
Oh, I'll plug that. Don't worry, I'll plug that.
Yeah,
I'll
let me
plug
know.
that. I got you.
Yeah, I want
man.
to do more local shit too, you know, because those are the fun ones too.
Yeah, I'm trying to step back out there after I get my situation under control, but I'm gonna be back out there performing too. So you know, we're gonna cross paths because we gotta meet in person. We done met, but now we gotta meet.
We have to, yes. We will. Let's when you're ready, let's pull up together. The fuck?
Hell yeah. I definitely might pull up tomorrow. I just, you know, found out about that today, like literally vibes.
Let me know if you do, just in case I have an extra ticket.
Oh hell yeah, I got you. Okay.
I bought 20, but you never know who cancels last minute or something, you know, and
never know. Hopefully not, but if they do, I'll grab it.
Cause I made everybody's shirt, so fuck.
Hey, I'll make my own shirt. I got some white tees and a Sharpie. Mc Inka, motherfucker.
I told everybody, you guys are my walking billboards. Like, you guys are my advertising, you know.
Hell yeah.
20 fucking motherfuckers walking around with an Inka shirt on the yes.
Hey, that's hard. You got to move like a unit, and that definitely is a statement right there. That's different. Nobody's gonna be doing that.
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. All the support my people have been showing, like, man, I'm like overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my god, like this is just the start. Like, so dope. Like,
everybody want to see
everybody's
you win.
So pumped. Like, it's so cool. Like,
that's dope. Everybody want to see you win, as they should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that speaks a lot about you, though. You know what I mean? Whenever you got that type of support, that speaks a lot about your character and who you are. So I already know what it is. You know, I seen it from afar. You know, real recognize real, and I'm glad that we made this connection.
Yes.
I can't wait.
I know
for
you can
everybody
feel
to
the
hear
vibe,
this.
huh? I was like, when I first started seeing your stuff too, I was like, oh, she's dope.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I know that we're gonna get some work in. It's so much that you got coming. There's so much that's gonna be going on. Like, we're gonna cross paths. We're gonna do a lot of shit. I already know.
Oh yeah, we will.
Hell yeah.
And shout out Hood Boys for always hooking me up with some dope ass gear.
Premium Cannabis, Hood Boys. Yes. Shout out to them. I like shirts. Premium Cannabis, Hood Boys. I like shirts.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a shirt too.
Holla at me. Hey man,
I got you. What size are you?
Hey, I'm small in men's.
You're small? Okay, I'm gonna tell my homegirl.
Okay, cool. We're gonna have to do that. Shout out to all the people that's listening, that are listening specifically for MC Inka. I appreciate y'all coming on my platform and showing her some love. And I appreciate the people that didn't know who she was and you just tapped in, and now you met her. Go follow her. Make sure y'all support her, stream her music, everything. Let her know BizZy BalBoa sent you from the Get to Know Me podcast. You feel me? Any last words for us? Anything you want to say?
Just shout out to you for having me here, and shout out to my people that support, and blessings on everybody. We all want to win, so
that's right. And we're gonna keep winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always tell my guests, continue spreading love, peace, positivity. Stay safe, but stay dangerous.
Yep, you got that unlocked
already. Yeah, that's the girl MC Inka, man. Show some love. I know y'all definitely enjoyed that interview. I know I did. She dope as hell. Music is official. Everything about her vibe, we really kicked it off good. I hope to be making some music with MC Inka real soon or doing something with her, like for sure. Y'all heard her give me the invitation, so we gonna hold her accountable on that shit, right? But yeah, man, I got all her information in the description of this podcast interview. So make sure y'all hit the Dropbox link below. Follow her. Got her YouTube, her link tree is right there. Her Instagram, everything. Make sure y'all show some love and let her know that BizZy BalBoa sent you from the Get to Know Me podcast. She got a lot of shit coming up, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned and follow her IG. That's her most active account right now. So that's the best way to stay informed with what she got going on. She just recently dropped the track Friend Zone, so make sure y'all stream that. All that. Show love. That's what we do at the Get to Know Me podcast. We show love. And we're going to keep showing love, throughout her career. I know I'm going to be paying attention to everything that she's doing and just supporting naturally, you feel me? For anybody that doesn't know, if you're listening to this podcast for the first time, I am BizZy BalBoa. I'm also an artist. I got music on all major platforms. I got the Big Love LLC merchandise. Go to biglovellc.com. You can shop till you drop with me. I also got this podcast, so make sure you subscribe, tune in. Every Saturday I do this podcast. Every now and again I have artist interviews, but every Saturday you can always tune in to catch me on a Get to Know Me podcast. Also, Activated Podcast. I do that on Sundays. So if you don't know about Activated Podcast, it's a activist podcast platform. So you can check us out. We on Instagram as well. Man, I do a little bit of everything, but make sure y'all support me as well. I really appreciate that. Thank y'all for coming through. I'm gonna wrap it up with a track of mine, just so that I gotta plug me, right? You feel me? So we're gonna end it with one of my tracks, BizZy BalBoa, Perfectly Imperfect. Hey man, free game, baby girl. Y'all be easy. Make sure you continue spreading love, peace, positivity. Stay safe, but stay dangerous. I'm BizZy BalBoa. Be easy. I'm out.